What is up, party people? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Sid, and it's probably been about like 7 months since I've made a video. And if you watched this video a long time ago, like the one that I posted last, I was in a season of a total mental breakdown, switching careers, believing in myself, and just trying to navigate leaving a job that had financial stability but wasn't truly my passion. I'm a passionate girl and I have to go for what I want. And now, 7 months later, I really am on this journey of creating this dream life, even though it takes some time. So I wanted to start back up this vlog for a couple of reasons, not only for my own accountability on my health journey, but also noticing that a lot of the girls who I really love to follow on YouTube with their fitness journeys are pregnant, and I love that for them. But I also am in a season of my life where I'm like in the grind, building the business, and also just like wanting to be my best self and want to hit up all these fall and winter adventures with my boyfriend. So I wanted to offer this YouTube as like a place for us to all vibe together and create community if you're in this similar season of life as me. So without further ado, we're gonna get this vlog started. I really want it to be about fitness and health, my daily life as an online personal trainer, my training, getting after it in the gym. A couple of my goals just right off the top of my head are I'm trying to get that slim, thick, toned look while also building the upper glutes, making my glutes super juicy. So that is the goal for that, while also maintaining a lean figure. So I really want to be hitting like 10,000 steps a day, which is hard when you're working like a job that you're sitting a lot. So I program a lot for my clients. I'm not on my feet all day like an in-person trainer. So definitely want to be intentional about my steps. And then I also go to HotWorks, and one of my goals for next year is to audition and make the team for the virtual group fitness instructor group. I tried out this past summer. I didn't make it because I didn't know the brand as much, but it's just one of those things that like as a group fitness instructor and a yoga teacher, you can make impact in certain areas. And I feel like doing virtual and like being on a screen, I can use my energy for the best of its ability to impact so many people. So I really want to do that. And it was really hard to like compete against so many amazing instructors. So I just want to like try again. So those are my like top 3 goals for fitness. And then for career, I'm building my online personal training platform. So I'm taking private clients on as well as working for this amazing company doing online training. So with all that being said, things are on the up and up. And then lastly, what I want to show you guys through these videos is my fitness adventures with Evan. I feel like so many times, like on my journey before I met Evan, I like was yearning for this partner who like really loved to do the whole fitness and wellness thing with me. And luckily I found that in him. And so you guys know, like if you know us, we love cold plunge and sauna, and we have a few adventures planned this fall and winter. So I just want to bring you along, capture it in like a vlog form, and just like share different ideas to like connect with each other and do all the things. So without further ado, let's kick off this vlog. As you can see, I am sweaty. I just finished my workout. It's about 11 a.m. right now on a Tuesday. So we're starting it at an odd time of the week, but this is a great day. Tuesdays and Thursdays are when I have my private clients, and I can spend the time catching up on my programming for my personal training clients online. So we're gonna get going with that. And then I already hit my workout, and I have a few calls today, so it's kind of like a boring day, but I'm gonna hit my 10,000 steps, and I actually am gonna go to the chiropractor. I recently came back from, and let me know if you wanna know more about this. I came back from a 10-day silent meditation retreat, and your girl was hurting physically. So I feel like sitting, my posture is also something I want to work on, but my shoulders tend to like roll forward, and I know that that's like a strength issue in my back, as well as like core stability. So I just need an adjustment at the chiro because I want to just make sure I'm like in alignment before I go heavier and heavier in my strength training and then end up hurting myself. So that's the day. Let's get it going. I'm gonna eat something and then we're gonna get to programming. It's lunchtime. We're just eating a little bit of salmon, a little bit of rice. Evan just got home from his work, and then I am focusing on all my online training today. He's gonna go play golf, but we're gonna eat salmon and rice. So let's get to munching and crunching. I also just did some social media for this brand, Flex Pro Meals, because we're so busy and we want to stay healthy. We have gotten a meal prep service, so I can share more about that if you want me to. But these are some like really good desserts. This one's called Nona's Gooey Butter Balls. I don't know what that's gonna taste like, but I feel like it's gonna be fire, don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Nothing like Nana's balls.
Nanas.
Oh,
So we'll do a taste test after we eat our salmon and rice. Yeah. All right, Nona's balls.
Nana's balls.
They are 170 calories, but 7 grams of protein in each one.
Nona's got some big balls.
And they are huge.
They're huge.
We have noticed like they have ones in the peanut butter, like this is how big it is. They have ones that are peanut butter and you really just can eat one and feel like super satisfied. So sun butter, the ingredients are sun butter, oats, graham crackers, cream cheese, whey protein, vanilla extract, and butter flavor. So let's go with it. Definitely not vegan or dairy free, but we're not that, so it's fine. Cheers. It's all good. Oh. What?
Something about her. No one's taste buds work that fast. Should be like this. Oh, that tastes good.
No, I smelled it first. It's like sugar cookie dough though.
It is fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. This doesn't feel like it's healthy at all.
Okay, give me your reaction now that you've tasted it.
This is
Oh!
it's a good ball.
Mm.
170 calories is good for a snack. I'm
Yeah.
good with that. That's something I would eat.
For 7 grams of protein.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's good.
Fire.
If you're interested in like any of these meal prep things, I'll put my link below in the description of this video so you can purchase some Flex Meal Pro, get it on. The meals have actually been way better than we have like ever had with any other meal prep service, and we've tried Factor, Project Lean Nation, and I think that's all that we've tried, but this has definitely been like the best. They come fresh and not frozen, and then you can decide if you want to put them in the freezer or not. So I put these in the freezer and then I just thawed them out last night, and the quality I feel like didn't change between the ones that we had already thawed and then the ones that we froze and then now are eating. So anyway, okay, let's continue on. Okay, so I just spent some time programming for clients, and I don't know if anyone else is like me with this, but like working remotely sometimes is just like super hard to stay attentive. I definitely do go and mix up like where I go work, but today's just one of those days where I do feel more productive at home. So I have my step goal of the 10,000 steps a day, which honestly is hard to hit some days, especially between calls. So I am gonna go hit these steps outside. Maybe just walk for like an hour. Normally I like call my bestie, Annalise, in Hawaii. She's like usually waking up, but if she doesn't answer, then I'll just listen to like a little podcast or nothing and just enjoy being in nature, getting some sun, and mixing up my day. Because I have one like private online training session at 3:30. It's one right now. So let's get into it. Let's go get these steps, as many as possible. Last night I was at like maybe like 6,000 like once my day ended. So I had to walk around the block like a couple of times to make this goal happen. But I'm at the point where I'm like, if I'm gonna set a goal, we're gonna go get this goal. So let's go get this goal. The reality of walking in gray. Sweat stains, but getting those steps in. All right, y'all, I'm about to roll up to the chiropractor. It's like 5:10. My appointment's at 5:30, but hoping I can get in a little bit earlier. But what's been going on with my body really quick in an overview, like my neck and traps have always been super tight, especially this year. And then I had like some TMJ going on. That, since I've been working with the chiropractor and also doing infrared sauna, has really worked its way out. But after the Vipassana, the 10-day meditation, I felt like my hips and my spine angle were out of alignment. And I haven't been going to the chiropractor regularly, but I felt like if I booked something, I would go and like get taken care of. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Hey, okay, so after a long day, I stopped at my parents' for dinner, and then I'm back now. But I just wanted to wrap this day. I went to the chiropractor. My chiropractor is amazing. He like thoroughly goes through the whole body. And my shoulder and elbow were out of alignment, which that is not what I thought would be the case. And then my jaw always gets a good crack in my neck. So all the things we worked on, he did the full thorough work through, and now I'm feeling good. I'm gonna go hydrate and go to bed. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. We are back from the gym. I'm literally soaked. I did a back day and upper body day combined. And then I really wanted to work on posture, so I did a lot of back to get my shoulders back and down to open up my chest, especially going into days like this where I am also a one-on-one flexologist, so I'm stretching a lot of people. So I always ask people to put their feet on my shoulders, and they're pressing against me, and I'm pressing back towards them, so my chest can tend to get really tight. So upper body day, and then I went to HotWorks, and I just hit a 30-minute hot cycle ride, but instead of doing the class that was playing on the screen, I just rode for about like 30 minutes on a flat road. And I responded to all my clients. I feel like that is such a good habit stack because I'm getting all my cardio in, but it's not like super intentional where I'm like locked in focused. I'm about like 80% focused on the ride and 20% focused on just making sure my clients have what they need for the morning, especially activating workouts, because that is what the accountability is for. So now, before I go to my shift for my flexologist shift, I am just gonna respond to my clients. I have one of my really awesome clients' birthdays today, so we're gonna send her a little birthday message and just try to program and finish my voice cues before I go to my other job. This is the life of hustling and working like 3 to technically 4 jobs, because I do online personal training. Right now I'm a flexologist at Stretch Lab, but that contract is ending in November by my choice. I have my private clients for health coaching, and then actually like online FaceTime training, and then I do marketing. So those 4 things, I'm always busy. this is why I need to stay organized with my time. But I will film some of my workouts soon. I just feel like I'm in that lock-in season to where I'm like getting it done, getting in there, and I don't necessarily even look at my phone as much. So let's start this day. I'm about to drink my water too, and then yeah, we'll just keep it rolling. I might be able to get a clip of Stretch Lab and me stretching someone, but I just don't know if it's like against the rules. So anyway, let's go. Okay, we are finalizing getting ready to go to work. Just want to highlight the reality of being on the go all the time. The kitchen is a disaster, so I'm gonna try to do like a 10-minute cleanup before I go. That way when I'm off work today and I come home, I can just eat something and then get outside for my steps before I have my client at 5. It's a whole, ordeal and story, but I feel like the cleaner you can leave your place, the more space you give your brain later on. So I'm gonna flip the laundry, I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then this is kind of like what I've been packing for lunch, especially when you're touching people and you don't want to like eat a lot. This is just like a tuna pack with like crackers, mayo, and relish in it. Honestly, super, super good, and it's easy to make. And then packing my gum. Then I'll come home later and I'll have like a little snack, but I was able to eat like a full meal before I go to work. So feeling good there. I'm also gonna do some electrolytes and my water because I did hot cycle today, and we're off. We just got home to all these packages, but what'd you get?
Yeah, boy.
Nice. Wait, let me see this. The new golf shoes, because Evan is a golf pro now.
Golfer.
And then I got these fun Sam Edelman shoes that will go with everything. We're just unboxing, and that's our afternoon before we have one more client each. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. It is early in the morning. The sun has not even risen yet, but we have clients today this morning, so that's gonna be fun. I do all my online private clients in the morning on Thursday, and then I spend the back half with my own personal workout and just making sure I have all my programming done for my online coaching clients who use an app to do the workouts. So 2 sets of clients. It's really fun and I love it. So I'm activating workouts now. We'll do workouts online through FaceTime with some of my private clients, and then we have all of the other clients to attend to. So that's what Thursdays looks like. I also will go and get a leg day lift. You guys, I am so freaking sore. Like, I did these back extensions in the gym on Monday, and I think my legs are going to break off. So that's how I'm feeling. Actually, I did leg day on Tuesday, but that's how I'm feeling. So luckily today, the workout is not super crazy. It's actually more machine work for like inner thighs, outer thighs, quads, and hamstrings. But my hamstrings are hurting. So we'll see how that goes. But I didn't wrap up yesterday because it was just so busy. And by the time I was done, Evan and I just sat on the couch and we actually did our love language test. We each took like 100 question test and figured out what our love language was. So it's funny because we both were thinking we were different things. If you haven't heard of love languages before, there's physical touch, quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, and receiving gifts. These are huge. If you've never done this before, it's also really amazing for your own purpose of relationship to understand how you like to be loved and how you give love. 2 things, and one thing that I've learned through studying more relationships, doing research so I can be better in my own, is you sometimes expect the same love as you give when that just might not be the case. and everyone has different love languages. You can be a little bit of every one of them, but you'll definitely have like one or two that take priority over the other ones. So Evan scored number 1 for physical touch. 75% of the questions he answered were physical touch. And then the second one was quality time, 70%. So that was interesting because for me, my number 1 was physical touch, but it was 68%. My number 2 was actually acts of service, which is 65%. And then Evan and I's third, were really close. So we had swapped. So his third one is acts of service, which was 55%, and mine was quality time, which was 53%. And then we had words of affirmation, then receiving gifts was last. So we're really compatible on how we love to be loved and then how we give love too. So I just thought that was interesting. So I did not do a closing of yesterday, but yesterday we got some packages in. I trained one of my clients at night. I finished and I got my 11,000 steps, and then we, chilled on the couch and did this test and had a really good conversation, and then we went to bed. So we're starting out fresh today. Today is Thursday. Let's get into it. All right, we are getting our little hot cycle on. I'm usually doing this post lift, but today I felt like my body could use an extra warm up before I go into my lift. So I'm doing it now, just a low resistance, 15 minutes. And the infrared heat is 125 degrees in here. Let's get it. Okay, you guys, I am back from my workout, feeling really good, really sweaty. Did that Hot Works workout, and then I went and hit a leg day, which I thought was gonna be nearly impossible because my hamstrings are so sore. But once I got warmed up, I felt pretty good. So crushed that. Then I headed over to Clean Juice. I'm an ambassador for them. So every month we get a gift card to spend money and then make content in exchange, especially just being a part of the Charlotte community. So I got this amazing blue spirulina smoothie, and then normally I'll get this and then I'll just wait to eat it a little bit later. It's hard, maybe you can see it if I tilt it, but it's a toasted sourdough chicken sandwich with avocado and tomato and spinach in it. So that's super yum and good, but I think I'm gonna wait. That way I can just enjoy my smoothie. I'm obsessed with sourdough, so it's kind of a problem, but this week I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go and just treat myself one day to Clean Juice. Otherwise, I will literally go every day. But anywho, so now I'm going to shower, switch over the laundry, and then I will show you, I'll flip it around, but I have 2 cupping clients, so they're gonna come over here. I have the massage table set out already, in between the mix of my online personal training clients. I'll have some people come over here and cup, so I might not film anything while they're here, but if they let me, then I will, so you can see kind of the setup and what cupping is if you haven't seen it before. So let's get showered, let's get not smelly and sweaty, clean this area up so we can have our first cupping client at noon. Here we go. Yay, okay, bye. All right, we are back. The clients are done and taken care of, and now I am getting ready for this event. I think after I do this event, I'm gonna stop the vlog here. That's a good 3 days in the life for you. I don't wanna make the vlog too long, but let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, or what you want more of, especially just with how different this life is of not really working the 9 to 5, but also doing 1,000,005 different things. So my clients were all taken care of today. I then went on a walk, so I tried to hit some of my steps early. And then I came back, did a little bit more work. Evan was home for just a little bit. He had to go back for one more client. And then I am heading to a skincare event. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me to that. It's called Genevieve & Co. So it's local to Charlotte, but they do a lot of just like cosmetic facials and dermaplaning and microdermabrasions and stuff like that. So I'm going to meet up with two of my friends who I invited to the event, and it should be a fun time. Just like you get a free service. So mine is a little bit later, so it's going to be a while, but I'm going to network and just see and ask about all the skincare tips, especially like approaching 30 this next year. I want all the tips to keep my skin looking good and young. So I'm not going to put any makeup on because I'm doing the microdermabrasion. So they're going to take it off anyway. So I'm not going to put anything on. And then it is kind of hot outside, but I feel like this morning it was 50 degrees. So I'm just going to wear this these jeans, black long sleeve with a little sweater. That way I can be comfortable, but we're cute and
Yeah, so I don't know if that's what you might feel relaxed too. But once
Good morning, happy Friday. I, of course, did not do a little outro yesterday after the skincare event, but it was amazing. I got a microdermabrasion from Genevieve & Co. If I ever wanted to get filler or Botox, I would 100% go to them because they're so educated and they really look at functional medicine, but also application of just how your skin reacts to everything in such a functional, natural way, if that makes sense. So I loved it. Here's my skin. I feel glowing today. I am in HotWorks right now, about to do a core class, and I'm gonna do some breath work. My hamstrings are so tight. I crushed myself in the gym and I'm so sore. So today is core and nothing else. Maybe get a walk on, but just wanted to end the vlog here. Thanks so much for sticking around. Please let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear, or what you want me to film. I think I'm gonna, this weekend we don't have much going on except just our normal routine. So I think we'll pick the vlog back up maybe next week. Okay.